No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now Dart. Escapes the pocket. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be out of bounds very close. We'll see. Yeah, they say he's short, maybe by about the length of the football. That's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They'll go. Here's Dart. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's got 20 yards at the end of this one. What a call on that fourth down play.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
First and 10 now from the 46. They run the counter to HN. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. To throw. Here's Dart. Here comes the pressure, and they take him down. Got him at the 31. Working quickly here.
Awesome 14 on the play. It's third down.
As the play clock threatened to run out, we get a timeout called by Kevin Stefanski. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Here's Dart now. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down. Looking quickly here. Here we go on fourth. Dart. Caught, nice gain left side. And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. So a little surprised to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turned it over on downs. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Dart setting in to throw here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Throwing on third. Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. Started as a catch, but the hit forced it free before he could secure it.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And the drive continues. Stopped after a gain of a couple, Brock, but that is all that was needed on fourth down. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Dart's back to throw. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He's going to try another deep one here. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Here goes Dart to the air. He's going for it again. And he hauls in the interception. Nick Cross has it.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Final throw before the break. And this is going to be lost on the hit. Incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic and contact over the middle. It's 2nd down. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the 2nd half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this 2nd half.
Going play action with Dart. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. Well, this defensive battle just continues, Brock. They have set the tempo, been the dominant factions in this game, and that's only growing with every incompletion.
Kate, the results have been the same, but these are a couple different game plans, right? By these 2 different defenses, but both of them smothering and suffocating.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons take over what looks to be the 43-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Running left. Here's Achan. And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part. Pays off with the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Takes the handoff. Now Dart. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They pitch it to Achan. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
A gain of 5.
It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. You get into a lot of language.
And he runs it across. Touchdown!
Ball carrier. Touchdown, Atlanta.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they now lead by 14 points.
14. Cowboys nothing.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Cowboys take over.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates, we're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why that so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A dynamite way to start this one. That's a gain of 27.
27 on the play. First down, Falcons.
Well run with Achan. And he'll get forward for a couple. Malik Hooker there on the tackle. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Chargers' 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Quick throw, taken in.
Dart's pass.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
A run, and it's Achan. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down. He'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here is Achan. Good running inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The kick is good. Makes the score Falcons 7, Chargers nothing. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line, a pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And some good running there. That's a 1st down up to the 43.
Gain of 6.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Now a pitch to Montgomery. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked up. First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys at the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offense and defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's to the right side and incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And this ball going to be touchdown just shy of midfield.
at the 46-yard line.
Get set.
On the carry, it's Achad. And he's in. Touchdown, Falcons. Big play out of the running game as the
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
And 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This is DeAndre Swift, who, of course, played just up the road in Athens. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. From 19 yards away. And the Falcons put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Olsen on the coverage.
They'll drop to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Manwari.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
To throw, Dart. And that's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And some room to run now.
Inside the 10.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
64 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 14-0.
14. Seahawks, nothing. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Manwari.
Milrose pass. Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Alongside Brock Heward in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we usually at this point talk about a quarterback, talk about a game-breaking running back, a home run hitter when it comes to wideouts. Oh, no. Today, before this one, we're talking about a couple of tight ends.
And what a great game it is, Kate, to spotlight that position because we have two of the league's best. And when you go back and you watch the tape after the fact, when the ground game's running wild, it's usually these tight ends making blocks. When the passing game is getting it done, well, they play a role in the air as well. They don't get the headlines like you talked about. But these guys, man, they are cornerstones of their offense.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. 2nd down coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Dart now on 2nd down. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down.
3rd down. And 5 yards to go.
Back to throw. Here's Dart. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work.
Harrison Jr.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
The Falcon 1st down.
Dart's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Making a stop that time, that was Jerry and Jones.
And it's 3rd down.
That last catch picked up 4, so they're left with 3rd and 6. Once more, it starts. And that one is incomplete. They both went up for it, but neither guy could bring it in. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Dart gonna go for it on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's gonna go over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Williams starting with the pass here. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
On 2nd down, Williams. And with a man all over him, he just can't bring it in clean. It's an incomplete pass, and that brings up 3rd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
He goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that will earn the Panthers a new set of downs.
That's good for a Panthers.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw, Williams. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. He's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like, about 7. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yep.
Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Marvin Harrison Jr., a 21-yard effort. Brock Flynn with the extra points. They jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers 7, Falcons nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Achane. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Likely's got it right side. Jukes away from one. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he picks up 18 yards and a new set of downs.
Isaiah Likely.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up in the 38.
First down, Falcons.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. Blast through midfield. Reaches the 30. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. Big hitter on first down. 46 yards.
A gain of 46 yards.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Looking inside the red zone. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Good set. Green into your set.
Running it after the penalty. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Second down throw here from Dart. Flush down out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's fourth down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Here we go on fourth. Dart. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. And I think they can finally loosen their collars just a little bit, Brock. A nice little cushion now off their own goal line.
That necktie is knotted pretty tight when you're down there smelling your own goal line. So it gives them a little room, exactly what they needed.
Throwing on second, Williams. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. Give him a full set of downs. That play goes for 10.
A gain of
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Now Williams. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
They bring him down, but we all saw how that one looked, right? There was a face mask involved, and the flag is out. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Panthers in front here at Bank of America. New set of downs from 37. To throw is Williams. Connection is made to Travis Etienne. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that is going to give the Panthers a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to Etienne. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
A loss of 1.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for third down. Williams to throw. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
Kate, that is such a great job defensively. You get these 5 wide sets, there is so much speed to cover, so much complexity to handle. The defense, they ace the test.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this, the offense is still out there. Now here's Williams. And they got home, sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Here goes Dart to the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Williams will look to throw. And almost taken right back with a pick of their own. Could have canceled out the interception, but an opportunity missed. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And now they face second down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Now second down throw for Williams. Into the hands of Harrison. Let's see himself out toward a gain of 28. And that gives Carolina the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Here's Williams. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Williams to throw on second. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. On play action, here's Williams. On the move, headed right. They get to him and they drop him. And that's going to knock them out of field goal range. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
Brings up fourth down.
Fourth down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Achane. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Williams set to pass. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away second down. A very tough third down play here. Williams from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a well-timed hit knocks it out. And quickly coming out of the locker room now, partner. This defense is forced to fourth down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. He fields it at his 43. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the Panthers' 48-yard line.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Handoff running left. It's Achane. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
Dart now on second down. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up third down.
Keeply there defensively.
Darts back to throw. This one quickly to Harrison. And this is going to be close. It's going to be close. Oh, it looks like he got it. Good awareness after the catch to see where he needed to get. And he got just enough daylight to get it there.
First down.
Dart setting in the throw here. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It's a gain of 5.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Zone read, they hand it to Achane. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
Brought down behind
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Hitting his throw is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, Brock. It's fourth down.
There defensively.
All right, Brock, QB1, I got a question for you. Are you always expecting the rush to be dialed up like that? Dialed up a notch when it's third down?
Is water wet? Is it Pope Catholic? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay. They'll go. Here's Dart. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
We'll start this drive with Achane. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Working on second down. Williams. Harrison's got it on the sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A big pickup there from the Panthers. 33 yards. First and 10 for Williams. And hopefully some signs of waking up with that last completion. He is just 6 for 15 so far throwing the ball. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that will earn the Panthers a new set of downs.
That's another Panthers first down.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Offense up to the line fast.
10 more yards. Complete to number 18, Marvin
Fighting
Harrison.
for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And it looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, where they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants.
No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. And that's just a good call there. Not the type of lead or the down where you should be forcing anything. So good call there to just get rid of it.
Yeah, this is called game management, right?
Yeah.
People get this bad perception of a game manager. He's a game manager. Well, you should be a good game manager. And make sure...
And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. Travis Achane capping a 7-play scoring drive.